have arrived, gentlemen. Take it away!
In the top left, in the red, the underdog, we talked about it, perhaps gonna play something weird. Playing as the orc race, the man with the most wonderful hair is Soin. And in the bottom right, in the yellow, the biggest legend of WarCraft 3, the greatest of all time, it is Moon. And now, you know, Soin likes to play Tier 3 Rush, Tiny Great Hall expansion, likes to play Bloodlust, rah rah rah. Likes to be a little bit outside the box sometimes. But a neutral hero build for Orc. Now that's something new.
What does he get though? Like, if you know it's Demon, maybe Naga first. Otherwise, not really sure exactly what you're aiming for. He goes for a Beastmaster. To be honest, this build on this map makes a lot of sense because if you open Altar first normally, right? It takes a little bit of time for you to immediately be able to get not just the War Mill, but the Barracks after. Now, by opening War Mill and Barracks, you get the quickest headhunters into the game that you can, and you don't have to rush your Altar because you only needed to finish exactly as you were able to buy that second, that first hero in the center. And also, there is some really nice camps in the center that perhaps you might want to secure. Now, in this game, Moon, because he went for Demon Hunter, he's not gonna let that happen. He's pressuring Soin a lot, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, it is pretty cool right now for creeping. Good against archers. I do worry about his mana pool, though. That's normally the strength of the Blade Master, of course. Even without mana, it can be effective. Also, for the Farseer, he can play at range, and the wolves are fairly easy to resummon. But there we go, Beastmaster getting burned again. And this does seem to me like Soin just wants to throw something weird at the wall, hope that Moon doesn't react perfectly, and then win the game with a bit of a cheese, I almost want to say. But Moon is so good at thinking on his feet and perfectly adjusting on the fly, so he probably got some good ideas already of how to counter this.
Yeah. I mean, obviously if you attack and you rely too much on summons, Moon's gonna have wisps to work with. So I don't think it should be something like a tower rush. Moon opening Demon Hunter, even that is outside of the meta actually. Like Keeper is probably what was expected here from Soin. So lots of mind games here going into game one. And I would definitely favor Moon in this case. Like he should know exactly how to counter that style. Play really slowly.
Borrow as well, by the way, before the tech. This is so weird. Tons of headhunters. Demon Hunter got level 2. How did he get level 2 actually? Did you see that?
Yeah, I was thinking actually, I was wondering the same. I don't know what he killed.
Must have been a bear, I guess. Also gonna take out one headhunter. These headhunter with the piercing damage, taking out the Demon Hunter, not so easy to do. He's got evasion, he's got 5 armor points, and the Beastmaster's running across the map. I gotta say, this does not seem fully optimized to me.
That shove just isn't happening, but he's gonna force TP. Demon going really low. Oof, oh my god. One headhunter will fall as Moon TP's out back home. Very important to have forced that, and I wonder if Soin's plan is to add a Shadow Hunter second here with this. Or if he wants to play like single Beastmaster, like where is he gonna go with this really? Does he wanna go Berserker Bloodlust and then just add like whatever hero crosses his mind?
Yeah, Shadowhunter could definitely be good for Hex. I guess the Demon always a good choice. Block coming in, this would be the third Headhunter going down if he gets it. Seems like he will with the Boots and the Naga. It's very easy to chase down. These Headhunters, they are of course the kings of the meta, but have never really looked that good against Night Elf. Recently, thanks to Focus and Lin, we've seen them more and they've looked better, but still not as devastating as in all the other matchups. And Moon is just putting on a clinic.
Is that the fourth or fifth shot cancel? Oh my god. Yeah, you shall not heal.
And of course, there's no reinforced defenses yet. And archers, they are very good when they're only dealing with piercing damage. They have Elun's Grace. They take minimal damage from piercing. So the Borrow defense and the Headhunters, not really too effective against them. And if the the Beastmaster, excuse me, goes in, he's gonna get targeted down right away, and the bear also takes lots of damage. Moon just rushing tier 3, gonna go into marksmanship archers. Why would you need anything else? Archers. They're so good.
Yeah, maybe orbs is what he wants to aim for. Maybe I'll add a lore even. Why not? And right now, he was set up through 2 of the 3 avenues where Soin could leave his base. He saw that Soin wasn't leaving his base from those 2, and he's like, okay, he probably went through the bottom somewhere to creep, and he's completely right in that. He immediately starts sieging the burrow. There's no fortified defense. Soin barely has any lumber, and that's because he kept on being attacked and he had to fill up those burrows for the defense. So now Moon takes out a burrow and then immediately ejects behind it.
And this game seems to be coming to a close here soon. And that's all before Moon even has the tier 3 upgrades. I think the plan for Soin here was get lots of headhunters, use the summons of the Beastmaster, and then creep super fast. The Demon Hunter good at being aggressive, not so good at creeping necessarily, as he doesn't have summons, and he doesn't have great spells for creeping. But Moon very smartly realizing that his Demon Hunter pressure with archers and later the Naga would be very, very hard for Soin to deal with. And you know, there's a reason why orcs basically never go Tavern Hero. Because they have probably the best heroes in the game. Normally, all their heroes look better than the Tavern Heroes, and this Beastmaster has not blown me away. And that's GG. Yeah. Kudos to Soin, trying something unusual. It shall not work here, though, in our first map. That, yeah, needs some more refinement, or maybe just needs to be set aside. This strat doesn't look that good.
Yeah, that was a rough start into the season for Soin. Moon just taking Tide Hunters like that. I agree, interesting choice, but Moon is also not only very creative but also cheese-proof, right? And he's been playing the Beastmaster since he was introduced to the game. One of the best buddies of the Beastmaster is Moon, definitely, and yeah, just hard countered it. It doesn't get much worse than this.
Well, you could lose to your own heroes as well.
To your own heroes?
Yeah.
How does that work?
You tell me. But I've experienced it.
Yeah, we saw that on Monday, with Colorful.
Yeah. So it can get worse, but yeah, that was still pretty bad. Like, that shop got cancelled at least 5 times. I'm a little bit surprised that Soin didn't readjust. Like, when you lose the shop the first time, you should be like, okay, well, it's gonna be hard for me to get that one up, so maybe make it a little bit more safe, like right above his main base. But he was being very stubborn on where he wanted to place it.
Oh man. I really hope Soin has a plan B. And I guess that's the case. Like, Moon's map was Tide Hunters. Now comes Echo Isles. But yeah, Soin could just play this again.
You don't think the B in Plan B stands for Beastmaster?
I wouldn't mind, you know? Like, I could see that.
I would like to see standard play here by Soin. He can also be really good with that. Echo Isles is a great map for standard play. Just Blade Master, Tech, Grunts, Tier 2, Shadowhunter, Creeping, Counter Expo. The Keeper here on this map has a very tough time creeping, sometimes even just to get level 2. It's really hard to find the right movement on the map, and as Lynn once told me, which I found very interesting, Echo Isles, despite the fact that the expansion is so easy for the Night Elf, which is usually good, it's still a really good orc map, and a big reason for that is Ultra Vision. The map isn't very big, the Night Elf can't make too much use of their superior vision, and it's easier for the orc to control especially the early game, the first nighttime, and to make sure the Keeper doesn't run away with experience. That's of course always the #1 most important thing to adhere to in the early game when you're playing standard. And yeah, I think this is the perfect map for it. So, and try to be cute. Alright, but let's be honest, with Blade he's gonna have better chances than with the Beastmaster.
Or, you know, with the strategy that no one but me and Focus respects with Farseer, Shadowhunter, Raiders. But yeah, against Moon, everything you play is gonna be rough. Moon is the dominating force in this matchup. There's almost nobody who can beat him. I guess if it happens, it's either Fly in a real great shape or Focus. Not even Lin stands a chance most of the time. And knowing this, Soin picked interesting strategies here as a start. Let's see if he has that second plan, if he has maybe a new idea. You know, on this map, maybe a crazy tower push, and looking at this game already, it might be the same build again. So let's see where this map takes us. Echo Isles, match points, Moon, off we go.
Is the same indeed once more. Soin on the left here. Again, skipping the altar, meaning neutral hero again. Alright, I can respect it, you know. Game 1 was an unmitigated disaster, but Soin feels it can still work. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe he made some mistakes that he thinks he can rectify. But yeah, I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Moon with the Ancient of War creep over towards the Merc camp, gonna go for a keeper this time. And if he's left alone to creep this one, is gonna have a very nice jump start to level 2.
Yeah, Moon maybe took a little bit of a risk in thinking that there was a chance Soin was gonna do the same thing. You know, those mind games, they're a very important part of playing competitive Warcraft 3 or competitive video games in general. You always need to factor in what chances you think the opponent's gonna go for, like one thing or another. And when you play somebody as creative as Soin, that also has to play a role. In the past, I feel like I've already seen that scenario where he was being very stubborn with the build. Like, for example, I think there was this one series where he kept going like Runt Bloodlust 3 games in a row. And even though he won the first one, then I think he lost the next 2. So Moon, you can be sure, like, he knows about those games. He knows about the tendencies of Soin. He just, like, did the math in his head quickly, calculated everything, and he was like, okay, if he goes for the same and I go for this creep route, I'll just get super far ahead and put an end to his misery.
Is it the Beastmaster again? Yes, it sure is. You know, maybe why the Beastmaster failed so much was because he faced the Demon Hunter and the mana burn. Maybe with the Keeper, when he's gonna have more mana to summon more units, it's gonna be a better story. Maybe Soin just clearly put Moon on a Keeper, and he was wrong, and that's where it all fell apart. This time it is a Keeper, so it might be a bit better for him. We're gonna have a Periap dropped as the first item, which is pretty bad for Moon. Helps a bit, maybe, with Moonwell efficiency. But also Soin on the other side. This is, of course, the great thing with the Beastmaster, right? We see this from Night Elf against Human all the time on Last Refuge. You can create big camps right away. And we see that here as well. Going for the Merc camp. And that's cool to get the Shadow Priest right away. That means, for once, there's going to be fast Dispel. And on this map, I like this Beastmaster way more than the first one.
Yeah, just because of the mercenaries, I think, right? Like, if I look at this Beastmaster Headhunter strategy against a Keeper, I'm like, okay, well, he's just going to get entangled to death. But that's the thing. Thanks to the Forest Troll Shadow Priest, the first 2 entangles could be abolished and solved very, very easily. So now Moon is creeping the Expo with what's left of the Treants and the units while he's going to the shop, or maybe to get across the map. And he can get level 3 thanks to the Ancient of War that he has repositioned towards the Murloc camp. So Entangle level 2 will come into play pretty quickly. And that Shadow Priest might be really key in defending against this.
He needs a bit more experience. This is, of course, always the great thing for Night Elf on this map.
Oh my god, you're gonna snap.
3 camps very quickly. Oh, that's so unlucky. You have to save this Shadow Priest. That's your Dewspool. He goes down, and the Keeper gets level 3 at the perfect time. Oh my god, how unlucky can you be? But he is very low HP, so actually he can't commit for too many kills. In fact, it might be a TP Force here with a nice block. Woo! That, I was already seeing, you know, the car crash happening in slow motion. The 2 vehicles colliding here for Soin, but somehow they swerved out of the way and disaster was avoided. But
I
Moon is
don't know
still
about you,
expanding.
Remo, but I kept clicking on Moon Steepy here during this chase. This would be a very bad moment to fail your town portal and lose your hero, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did use it, of course, in time, as he always does. He's got 2 mercs now, picks up claws as well. Keeper inventory now looking really good. So he needs a second Shadow Priest. It should be ready soon, right? But he's not sending anything to the merc camp.
Yeah, a little bit odd, because the Entangled show is about to really begin here, and Moon's the one showing up with army as well. Tree of Life being moved in the meantime. So very quick expo, not quite straight expo from Moon, but still pretty fast. He's going into 2 Ancient of War, so he's going to be playing that usual composition of lots of archers. And I mean, against Headhunters, probably no hunts, just pure archer maybe.
And here we see the power of the Entangle. Entangle does 360 damage, so you need 1 hit and 1 Entangle, and that's a dead Headhunter. But Soin feeling confident still to move across the map.
Same damage as Norton, man. Norton Gaming, that's where it's at.
True. I'm running the calculations in my head, and how are not all Headhunters going to die here?
Forces are under attack.
Oh, you're gonna have to skew those numbers. You're gonna have to find a trick within, because I think the Entangled show is running strong, and yeah, we've already seen some of these guys expire very quickly. The bear kind of threatening the Califax, Keeper of the Grove, but I think it's about to go right back on the chase.
Yeah, I don't think I need the advanced analytics models from Coinbase to see that this is going to be a failure for all these Headhunters. It's just 1 Entangle after the next. The goal for Soin here perhaps
market.
The town is under
was it to cancel the second Ancient of War and to limit production?
I think he's just, I got level 3, I need to attack and try to find some damage. And the Keeper is like, nah.
a player's forces are
Now
under
Naga shows up.
Here.
So he's probably like, I'm trapped, aren't I? Yes, you are.
Game, dude. Our first match of this DreamHack Asia group stage is looking quite one-sided. TP out now by Soin. Don't walk out of range. Oh, oof, that was close.
He's going Demolishers and Lodge. Is he trying to make Moon go for triple roost? Because he will oblige.
I am so confused.
And also,
by Soin strat, man.
Neo, if you're gonna laugh in the middle of our cast, you need to unmute yourself so the stream can hear you too.
Sorry, Todd, that was just too funny, man.
The 2 pins are attacking as well.
player's forces are under
Oh no, oh, he almost entangled it on time.
Alright, he finally got Shaman. There we go. 2 sources of D-Spool now. Yikes! This is a rough one.
Just wait, this strategy is finally about to kick in into full gear.
Is it though?
Moon just bought all mercs on the left. The Mauler and the Troll Shadow Priest.
Oh, he's gonna get the consumable as well. Scroll the beast. Invul. Alright. Also good. Alright, Soin, let's see what you got. Dude, if he wins this game, mad respect.
player's forces are under attack.
But if he wins this game, every Orc's gonna open Beastmaster from now against Elves.
I would love to see them play Beastmaster against Undead as well. I would be very much obliged. So many Shadow Priests for Moon. He's got 3 of them. Not too much mana between them. But honestly, this bear doesn't look like that big of a threat either. Mauler here tanking well in the front line. Keeper still has 2 entangles to use. Alright, it's the tower push. I guess that was the goal from the beginning. Beastmaster and Bear in front to soak up damage, buy time, make sure the towers come up. Hopefully. And honestly, it's not looking that horrible at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of the mercenaries took a lot of damage. Remember how much experience they provide as well. Beastmaster could get to level 4 and then maybe level 5 very quickly, and there's no mana burn in this game. Moon already used a lot of wisps as well, so he has almost no wisp near the main base. So unless he wants to use the ones from the gold, it's gonna be difficult. Soin, can he make this work here?
Everything's about to drop for Soin though. Everything's super hurt. Would love to have a heal scroll here, and Moon seems to have just barely enough. Oh, Fog Lightning. It may only be level 1, but it hit very nicely there. Lots of kills up for grabs. The towers actually do finish? Maybe? Yeah, Moon doesn't want to overcommit to them. He's got the shop in the main, tier 3 now finished, going for potions, and he's got the orb. And that helps a lot. And these headhunters may now all be dropping. Moon wants to get level 4 first, and then summon the treants. Needs one more kill. There we go. And I think it's time to break this contain.
Yeah, Moon has orb now. Soin really needed a third peon here for a shop. And also the fact that this camp at the top was not creeps prevented Soin from moving all the way up. Moon even pulls it. He's like, creeps, come to my aid.
So in between a rock and a hard place here. And Moon looking to exterminate the rest of the Orc army. Beastmaster does not have a TP, by the way, so he might just be dead now. Keeper also dropping low. He's got the Impulse on the Naga. She's level 3 all of a sudden. That was pretty fast as well. One Demolisher left in the back. Honestly, Moon did lose a lot of units. But the thing is, he can also remake them very quickly. He's got 4 Chim Roosts coming up in the south.
I told you. Soin pushed him far enough. That's
Good call. Good call, Todd.
Well, I called the triple, actually. So. Yeah, and I was completely wrong. But yeah, these towers, though. How much damage can they find? I mean, if he still had the Demolishers, he would siege the main really hard. And then it will be about spotting the roost and, you know, going for Bat Riders. But yeah, in this game, Moon is like, okay, like, this will be the last time in your life that you ever tower rush me after I'm done showing up with 4 chimps, corrosive breath, and just blow up these towers in one single volley.
It seems like he doesn't quite have enough resources, perhaps, to support these Chim Roosts, but we'll see. Good position, of course, by Moon. Standing between the towers and the Orc base, catching out reinforcements, taking out one unit after the next.
Dude, this is a sad tower rush. Even the third tower makes 0 sense because he's back there like protecting the beach or something, doing nothing.
Maybe Hasselhoff is in there, looking to see if anybody's drowning.
Ready to run in slow motion to save Soin.
Hell yeah. Pamela Anderson, waiting at the end of the beach. Woof.
Things are heating up on the god.
Oh, now the towers can't even attack anything anymore. Beastmaster got level 5.
He needs
That's
a Demolisher
something.
so bad.
Oh. Keeper running around the map, looking for some kills.
Yeah,
Who wants to have some fun?
the quadruple Chimros was way overkill here for sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper, careful, he can get purged. Okay, he's not gonna commit.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, with
Dude,
some
imagine if
bashes,
that
with some
dies, and then he
purges.
stampedes the expo.
Dude.
Okay, we got corrosive breath on the way. 3rd Chim. These towers are about to be very sad, Remo.
He does have some piercing damage against the Chims with the Headhunters and the Quill Beasts.
Bro, there's more Chims than there's Headhunters. What are you talking
Rock, paper,
trying.
scissors, bro. Rock, paper, scissors, alright? It's a system.
Oh my god.
This bear, by the way, is gonna explode like no tomorrow. Oh, Bash. Where are the Chims? He's hiding them.
Moon always wants the Chims to come from above the forest for dramatic effect. We will never send Chims straight away. He wants them to be above trees and then suddenly it's like, whoosh, they just
This
fly
would be
in.
the perfect time for Ride of the Valkyrie once they arrive. They're not defending though. They're flying across the map to perhaps snipe the stronghold, which would also be a swag play.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
And by the way, that music is reserved for when siege engines roll in.
That's when I play only the sad violin. That's the music I think of when tanks roll in.
As your last buildings expire. Remo Demo has been defeated.
There's been too much anger, frustration, and tears caused by tanks over the course of my WarCraft playing career. All right, how many chimps we got? 3.
Imagine Moon looks at his headhunter. He's like, "Are you joking me? Like, you're actually trying to defend this?"
Dude,
Can't be
imagine if he
serious.
loses the game because he went mass chimps.
I don't think he can, but that would take no less than a gigantic throw. Oh my god, Moon's producing so many chimps! Because his main tree wasn't even really being sieged properly. You know, he's barely lost any hit points.
3 more chimps coming. All right, 5 more chimps in the, or 2 more chimps in the main. All right, 5 chimps. That's some serious damage. They don't have upgrades though, so they don't just tear through everything instantly.
Oh my god, the main's gonna he has no gold! Soin has almost no gold to even repair the stronghold here. It's taking so much damage. She's still trying to defend with a couple headhunters and the shaman, but those chimps, they're like, just gonna melt you. Oh, the chimp's going deep in the main. Just for a Quilbis.
Oh, one might go down. Piercing damage, 200% against light armor. Okay, not yet.
And Moon has rallied every roost across the map. He has 80 supply of pure chimps.
I think I got inspired by Moon. If I find myself soon in another in a ladder game where I'm ultra far ahead, I'm just gonna go mass Frostworm. Hell yeah.
Triple Boneyard, yeah, you don't even need a sack pit anymore for it.
It's true. Well, such a big buff, man. They're very good nowadays.
But that was a big nerf to my 4v4 stats, because people already liked Frostworm before. Imagine now, every single game, some guys going Frostworm against people that are massing.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, the stronghold is down, ladies and gentlemen. 5 chimps still ready to throw out some thunder. And it is GG. And Moon will take the first.